So, hello fellow coin and banknote collectors, my name is Glenn, and if you're just new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you, and for those who come back, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my videos and sharing in the awesomeness of coin and banknote collecting. So today, I have the coins from Newfoundland. Well, I don't have all the denominations, but I have most of them. So as you can see, Newfoundland, so that's exactly what it means, new found land. So they found some new land. And this is actually a province in Canada now. It's been a province since 49 I mean, the 31st of March 1949. And before that, as you can see, they issued their own coins. They actually use Canadian coins now. And the funny thing is that these coins are still legal tender in Canada. If you look at the Currency Act of 1985, Clause 52, S71B, it states that all coins issued under the Canadian government and those issued by any provincial government are still legal tender. So you can actually go and spend these wherever you like. People probably won't accept them because they're not too familiar with it. Like, it has a 20-cent coin. So the 20-cent coin was issued up until 1912, so over 100 years ago. And the 25-cent coin was issued in 1970 and 1919. So what coins do we have here? We have the 1, 5, 10, 20 and 50 cents. These are based on the designs of Canada. They were actually first issued based on the Spanish real, in which they had a value of $1 equals 4 shillings and 2 pence, where the Canadian dollar had a value of 4 shillings and 1.3 pence. So it was actually valued a little bit more, or a little bit less than the Canadian dollar. And they actually started issuing their coins in 1865, so a year or 2 years after Hong Kong. And while I don't have a Newfoundland 1 cent coin, I have a Canadian one here, 1867. The Newfoundland is pretty much the same size, and it has the same effigy of the Queen. But I do have a 1 cent coin that was issued between 1938, so this is the first year, to 1947. And this actually has a carnivorous pitcher plant. So this is actually the flower coming up. If you look at carnivorous plants, so they all flower, so the angiosperms. And here's the pictures here. So it's like a hollow tube with liquid in it, probably a sweetener, like not pollen, like nectar or something like that. And the insect goes in there, falls in, cannot get out, and slowly gets absorbed. And this 1938 is a mintage of 300,000. It weighs 3.24 grams and is actually 19.05 millimeters in diameter. And Newfoundland coins generally, or most of them, have a low mintage. They all have a mintage of roughly a few 100,000. Some coins do go in the millions, like this 1 cent in the later dates. Here, the rest of the coins are silver. So from 1865 to 1943, they had 0.925% silver, so 92.5% silver. And from 1944 to 47, they had 80% silver, so a reduction in silver. That's reflected in the war costs because of the Second World War. And this side just has the denomination, has C, that is the mint mark, and 50 cent has C and the rest don't. I'm not too sure what the C mint mark is. Could be Ottawa, but Reminds me of Calcutta, but Calcutta's a bit far away. So here is the other side of the coin. So Georges the Sixth, the Gratia Rex King et India Imperial. So King of Great Britain and Emperor of India. And this coin seems to be in good condition. Here we have the 10 cent. So the silver standard follows the rest of them. And this is George V. And it has the same motto as George VI. That's quite circulated actually. Not really in good condition. Trying to get a better one. Oh, but the harder ones to get are actually the 20 and 25 cent. So this is 1900, so it should be Queen Victoria. And as you can see, under the American system, this is actually coin rotation. Whoops. And what is this rotation? Oh, that is actually metal rotation. So up until George V, I'm not too sure about Edward the Sixth or Edward the Third. What his rotation was. But as you can see, this one's a bit damaged. This has a younger effigy of Queen Victoria as Newfoundland. And I'm not too sure why they issued a 20 cent. Canada issued a 25 cent. And this one was used between 1865 to 1912. It had a diameter of 23.2, and in 1917 they issued a 25 cent with a diameter of 23.62, so a little bit bigger. And this one weighs 4.71 grams, and the 25 cent weighed 5.32 grams, so there is a difference based on the metal. But I would say there probably would have been a bit of confusion when they actually introduced it between these two denominations. So from 1919 to 1949, so that's 30 years, they would have used the 25 cent. And probably they would have left the 20 cent in circulation as well. So this is the second highest coin. The highest coin was at $2. I do not have it because it's actually gold and its mintage is actually quite low. So this is the second last mint issued. So 1990 was the last mintage of the 50 cent coin, and that was used for 30 years as well. And Canadian and American coins would have just circulated during this period too. So if they needed new coins in circulation, they probably just would have imported them from those two countries, most likely Canada, not the United States. This coin has a mintage of 375,560, which is the highest minted. So all the other coin denominations, well, 50 cent coins, actually have a lower mintage than this. And if we turn around, coin rotation has George VI. As you can see, the quality is I'll probably say fine myself. If you have a different grading system, or you grade it differently, then I'd actually like to know, because I know there is the United States system, which is a little bit different than the Australian or European system. So those are Canadian Newfoundland coins, still legal tender in Canada, and well, they're okay. I reckon Canada or Newfoundland could have actually done better in their designs, but hey, they've done their purpose. Anyway, if you'd like to go to my eBay store, I actually do sell some coins. I'm not actually selling any Newfoundland coins at the moment. If I do get excess, then I probably will sell them, but I do have a lot of other awesome products on sale. And please give this video a thumbs up if you like Newfoundland coins, and have an awesome coin collecting time, people, because collecting coins and banknotes is awesome. I actually like it myself, as well as fossils. Bye bye, have an awesome day.